We're live. And look at me with my...
There we go. USA. USA.
Yeah, it says athletic at the bottom as if like I'm some Olympic sports person, but I'm not.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's a nice
and I've
sweater.
got can you see the Union Jack? Can you see the Union Jack? There's no Union Jack.
There's nothing.
It's not there.
What's a Union Jack?
The Union Jack is the British flag. That's what we call it.
Ah, Union Jack. I didn't know that.
Union Jack, because a jack is a flag that you fly on a ship.
Union Jack.
Because when the flags started being used, it was mostly used on ships. We call it the Union Jack.
Interesting.
You can say the British flag, I guess, but
the Union Jack. I didn't know that. We already have some people joining us. How exciting! Hi, Flavia. Nice to e-meet you too.
To e-meet. We've all got to get used to e-meeting now, right?
Yep. It's the only way we have right now.
Johnny, hi.
I met Johnny last night. Actually, Great. He was in some of my focuses. Awesome, guys. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, keep introducing yourselves. And actually, let's introduce ourselves.
My name is Hal. Yeah. And I can hear a slight echo. Can you hear it? Okay, so it just bothered me. That's fine. I am from the UK, from the edge of London, the outskirts of London, London. How you say it in a London accent? London, exactly. Monique did a British accent yesterday on one of these live streams, and it killed me. It was so funny. I did an American one, which was really shaky.
Really?
Yeah. But she was doing like, "Hello, my name's Monique." It was insane. It was completely insane. It was crazy. It was quite good, but it sounded mad. So I'm in London, in England, and I am here today in Bologna, where I now live, and I have been in Bologna for 7 months. And this echo is really, maybe
could it be the volume or just your headphones? Well, I can't hear you now. Are your headphones still plugged in? No. Okay. Well, you're muted. What? Oh. Yeah. Okay, Hal. You figure this out. I can't unmute you. There you go. Now you're back.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Yeah. So Hal's from London. Apparently, when I do a British accent, Alex has told me I sound a bit Cockney.
That's what often happens, I feel.
Yeah, it's like becomes Oliver Twist. Can I have some more, please? So anyways, but I'm Kendra. I am not British. I'm American. I'm from Seattle. I have my USA sweater on today. I've had it for a while, actually. This is like an old sweater, but it's comfortable. And what else? I'm 29 years old. I've lived and worked in Bologna for almost 2 years, and I work with the lovely Hal.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
And we are here today. What's the question? I was lazy and didn't. There we go. Oh, that's a nice question.
How would you describe your best friend? Cool. If my best friend watches this, I hope she doesn't, because my best friend is quite the hippie.
Ah, okay.
She's a hippie for sure.
Give us a sketch. Blonde hair. Do you mean aesthetically and also in terms of attitude as well?
Not so much aesthetically. It's more her like choices.
Outlook.
Yeah, and her outlook. So she studied environmental science. And so she's very, very environmentally conscious. So she actually does not buy anything in plastic, only glass. She even started like making things on her own. So like she makes her own mouthwash, her own toothpaste, I think her own deodorant. Then she started this trend. When I was at university, there was this trend called no poo, in the sense no shampoo. So it was an idea to like change from using shampoo and switch. It was like baking soda and apple cider vinegar, because that way, like the oils. Do you do this?
Baking soda, not. I stopped using shampoo, as you can probably tell, very recently, and then it coincided with this lockdown. And I thought, let's keep going, and it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's easier if you have shorter hair, but like when you have longer hair, it gets a little nasty.
I can imagine.
So she's done that now since university. Now I hear an echo for myself. It stopped.
You know what worked for me? Okay, it stopped. Yeah. Because whatever I did worked, even though it was a bit accidental. And what's her personality like?
Personality. She's very outgoing. In the past, she had a very short temper. Now she's much calmer. She's a bit weird, but I like weird people. And she's very, I don't want to say this. She's not afraid to speak her mind.
I like
so
that.
If someone says something that that she doesn't necessarily agree with, she's not afraid to say it. Yeah, which I always appreciate. And I always say she's my best friend. One of the things I love about her is she always asks me the questions that like are difficult questions. In the sense, like maybe if you're having a problem in your life, you're struggling with something, she always is able to ask a question that just goes to like the core of the problem and makes you think, well, okay, now I like understand why I'm struggling with this. So she always asks like these difficult questions that make me understand what's happening, what the problem is.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She's really weird. I love her. Her name is Abby. She just got married.
Where is she? Oh, you mentioned this friend, I think.
Yeah, she got married not this weekend, but last weekend.
And where is she? She's in America somewhere.
She's in Bellingham, Washington, which is like north, like very close to Canada, 1 hour away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, my best friend is funny. Oh, sorry, Flavia, I said hello to you already, but you can have another hello.
Hello.
My best friend is funny, open-minded, and always positive. Positive?
Maybe positive.
Or do you mean they propose lots of things, like they suggest lots of things to do, but we don't have the adjective propositive, unfortunately.
Maybe she means positive. Tell us, Flavia, what do you mean by that word? We're not sure what that one is. But Gianni said, I would describe my best friend, a person I play tennis with. You only play tennis with them, as an easygoing, well-behaved, and correct person. Okay.
Nice.
And correct in what sense? Like a perfectionist? Maybe.
Or do you just mean kind of good, like does the correct thing? In which case, we could say decent. Someone's really decent, or kind, or sensible. Sensible, which means in English it means does things with like thinks about things carefully. Yeah, it doesn't do things that don't make sense, that are crazy, but the opposite of crazy. Proactive, nice. Yeah, okay.
That's what she meant. Okay, and always proactive. Ooh, that's a really good adjective, Flavia. Always proactive. What about your best friend?
I'm trying to choose someone. Let me choose.
Actually, I just thought too. Maybe Johnny means like ethical.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Right, as in honest.
Okay.
Decent.
You could also say ethical.
Decent person, an ethical person. Yeah. Fair-minded. My best friend. I'm going to go with my friend Ibad, who lives in Newcastle. He's from Karachi originally in Pakistan, and he now lives in the UK, and he is incredibly cool, and like he's just calm, so he just sort of not cool as in cool, but has a cool head.
Easygoing.
Easygoing, exactly, and is usually able to bring a lovely, tranquil atmosphere to a room, which is very welcome. And he's also a wonderful listener. I prize that in people, so that's why it's one of the reasons I like him.
Hal wants people to listen to him.
Yeah. I don't prize it myself. Couldn't care less. Don't care.
Don't want to listen to other people. You just want people to listen to you.
People who are good at listening to me, exactly.
Too funny. That's it. That sounds nice. Easygoing kind of personality.
Yeah. And often just kind of is good at making time, although he's very busy. He's a surgeon, so at the moment, he's quite busy. Not specifically now, but it's in his life of late since he started working professionally.
I've met or heard about a lot of surgeons recently, and I don't know why. But in the US, I don't know any surgeons.
You mean from people friends of friends, like my friend?
Either people I've met or people I've just randomly heard about. Like you said, friend of a friend. My friend's a surgeon. My friend does this, and I'm like, why are there so many doctors all of a sudden? Yeah, it's really weird. Anyways, we are talking about personalities. That's why we asked this lovely question. If you still want to answer the question, you can. We'll leave it here in the bottom. Ta-ta. So anyone joining us a little later, feel free to tell us about your best friend. And what are we talking about today, Hal?
We're talking about personality types, describing people, and compound adjectives.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. And we had some compound adjectives from our viewers: open-minded, easygoing, well-behaved.
Is that it?
Great examples. So we have a little quiz to start. So if you're watching, go ahead and answer the question, maybe write it down so we can remember. If you have, I'll show you what I mean. Just write down if it's A, B, or C. Mm-hmm. That way at the end, we can remember our answers and have an idea if it was mostly A's, mostly B's, or mostly C's. It's like a personality quiz.
Exactly.
So write down your answers to remember for the end. How do I want to say this? Write down your answers to the questions. Yeah. Because we need to remember them. All right. So our first question. When do you feel your best? I think you and me did this before, Hal.
We did. I don't know if someone else. This is the third time. Anyway, happy to.
Okay. Yeah. When do you feel your best? In the morning, during the afternoon, or late at night? And we already have one answer from Flavia, A. Okay. I don't remember what I said.
I have no idea anymore.
I'm going to say late at night. I'm going to say C for the first one.
I think I said in the morning,
but not at 6 a.m.
I think last time I said in the morning, even though I don't know anymore. So I'm just going to say A to be consistent with my past self.
I really don't know. I'm just going to say late at night. I have no idea. Okay. Now, the second question. I'll let you read this one.
How easily are you offended? A, very easily. I have a short temper. B, occasionally. C, never. I'm totally chilled out, man.
I'm totally chilled out, man.
I'm totally chilled out.
I'm going to say occasionally for myself. And maybe for everyone, maybe they don't know what short temper means. A short temper is when you become angry very easily, very fast.
And you have it, right? To have a short temper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
B.
This was my best friend in college.
Yes, you said she was short-tempered. She had a short temper.
Yeah. And she was a little scary. I remember watching her and her brother argue one night when I was visiting to have dinner with her family. And it like ended with her yelling like, F you, and like got up from the table and left. And I was sitting there like,
incredible.
What's happening?
That's awkward. I've changed mine to C because I can't remember the last time I got like actually offended. So I'm gonna say C. Although obviously sometimes I have been offended. Never say never, as we say. Never say never.
Sometimes I'm offended, but I don't say anything.
Right. I think that counts.
I said occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm mistakenly offended. Like something happens and I think it's like on purpose, but it's not. And then I'm like, oh, okay, it's not. I'm not offended. Sorry.
I take back my offense.
Yeah, I take back my offense. Okay, we have a B and an A from Johnny and Flavia. Okay. So Flavia, you are offended very easily. Interesting. Okay. Are you very proud, Flavia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that normally is what I would say. What about number 3? When talking to people, do you stand with your arms folded, your legs, this is a weird one, your legs neatly bent side by side, I think sitting, or do you play with your ear, touch your chin, or smooth your hair?
This is quite a confusing question because it's possible that you could sometimes stand and sometimes sit with your legs bent. Or does it mean standing with your legs bent? But nobody does that.
Who stands with their legs bent? It's your
head. I'm C anyway. I smoke as well, so even when I don't have a cigarette, I'll often be touching my face.
Yeah, I'm normally touching something. Normally my hair. I touch my hair. Or my nose.
Yeah.
I touch my nose a lot. But sometimes I'll stand like this. I'll stand with my arms folded.
But even that means I'm it feels quite confrontational. Or quite like
it's very closed off.
Arms crossed. Yeah. I like to put my hands on my hip. I do that quite a lot.
No, we can't see there. I like to put his hands on his hips. Johnny says B. Okay. Oh, you like to sit.
Your legs neatly bent.
Neatly bent side by side. Such a strange, or like...
strange way of saying it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Flavia said stands with her arms folded.
And I think that A was from the last one.
Oh.
The last slide.
I see. Sorry, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because... Yeah, guys, try and remember your answers, okay? Because it's hard to keep track of everyone's. I put C. Like I already said.
Too.
See what Flavia says. Maybe it's just delayed. But we'll move on to the next one. Remember your answer, Flavia. There we go. Depends, but maybe B. Okay, we have some very proper people. Like to just sit.
It does depend, obviously. Number 4. Is it my turn? When relaxing, you A, sit with your legs crossed. B, have your hands on your hips. Or C, sit with one leg curled under you. I can't remember what we said last time. When you sit with your legs crossed, did we think that meant like one leg over the other, or sit like? Yeah, but it can mean like your legs are like a child sitting on the floor crosses their legs, or in yoga maybe.
Yeah.
Or it can mean one leg over another.
For this one, I think I'm going to say C, because if I'm relaxing, if I'm thinking about relaxing, normally I'm sitting on my bed and I will bend one leg underneath me. And then my other leg is out front. So I bend one under and then I have the other leg.
I sit with my legs crossed, so A.
Yeah. Like if I'm sitting in a chair, then I sit with my legs like just crossed. But okay, Johnny and Flavia, A.
Hey, welcome to we're the new club of legs.
I mean, I would say A, but it said relaxing. So that's why I'm going to change it.
I just don't think I'm able of curling my leg under me. I'm so inflexible. I'd be worried about something breaking.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. You just kind of like think like sitting crisscross, but only with like one leg.
I can't remember when I last sat crisscross. When I was teaching kids, occasionally I'd have to go down on the floor and do crisscross, and I couldn't do it. It would be like a really difficult maneuver of trying to like get myself into a position that looked kind of like normal.
So they know crisscross, guys, is when you sit with your legs like this, like your legs cross.
Like in yoga.
Like this with your legs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 5, crisscross.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, that's what we used to say.
As children, yeah. But for number 5, when something really amuses you, do you react with a frown? You try to hide your amusement. B, a quiet, gentle chuckle. Or an understated yet charismatic smile.
And we spoke about this last time, but guys, this question is so strange because when someone really amuses me, I laugh.
Yeah, me too.
So A is a frown. Like, I don't know why you're frowning, but you try
to hide your amusement. Why?
B is close to a laugh, but a chuckle is like Kendra did a chuckle, right? It's like it's not like a big laugh, it's a small laugh, a chuckle or to chuckle. And an understated yet charismatic smile. How crazy. That's like what serial killers do. I don't someone amuses me, I don't go like, how amusing. No way. So I have to put B.
I have to put B too, because it's the closest thing to a laugh.
But actually what I do is if someone really amuses me, I laugh and I usually hit my legs.
Yep.
I slap my thighs.
Yep. Slap those knees. Knee slapping.
Exactly. B, Flavia.
Okay. And Johnny said B. Yeah, I hope no one responds with A.
All normal. Yeah, exactly. They're all fancy and crazy.
The frown is so weird. Okay. Number 6, guys.
You're working really hard and are interrupted. Do you A, feel extremely irritated, B, remain impartial to the interruption, or C, welcome the break? C.
I don't know.
It depends. I feel like at the moment, any interruption is welcome.
I don't necessarily welcome, because if I'm working really hard, there's normally a reason. So I try to just remain impartial. Be like, oh, yes. Like I try to just stay calm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Flavia's B with me. Okay. I'm getting a mix. Right now I have 3 C's and 3 B's in my answers. But Johnny's the same as you. He said C.
I have, I'm going to wait for the big reveal. Is this the last one or is there more?
No, we still have the one about waves.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you like the waves of the sea? Ferocious, fast, and powerful waves. Enough to sail a boat, but not to drown. And no waves, a calm and tranquil open sea. C for me. I'm going to have a different result this time.
We've changed.
I've changed. Yeah, apparently.
I don't think mine's a bit different. I can't remember why.
Because I think last time I had mostly A's.
Yes, I think that's, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And now?
Now I have mostly C's.
Ah, welcome to the club. I still have mostly C's.
Welcome to the club. Okay, so we have C and C. Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's a normal.
Yeah, tranquil open sea. What's more beautiful than that?
So, for everyone watching, try and remember your answers. Okay. Because we need to see which letter you had the most of. So for example, I had 3 B's but 4 C's. What did you have, Hal?
I had 2 A's, 1 B, and 4 C's.
Okay, so you're mostly C's. So if you had mostly A's, the majority were A's in your answers, which I don't think.
I think anyone.
Maybe I can write out. Maybe I can remember Flavia and Johnny's answers. F and G. Let's see. We had A, B.
No, Flavia said I have more B's, mostly B's.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that out. That's too difficult. Johnny, I don't think you had mostly A's. I don't think anyone had mostly A's.
But let's read it. Shall I read it? Mostly A's. Yeah. You are a strong-willed, brave, confident, and courageous person. You're not scared by a daunting task, and you approach life with determination and commitment. Be careful though, your iron mind can sometimes intimidate people who sometimes think that you are big-headed and bad-tempered. Yeah.
Oh, good question. Flavia, what's the difference between brave and courageous? I would say they're synonyms.
Yeah. There's not really, I don't think there is a huge difference, is there?
If there is, I think it's really small. It's a really tiny difference, but we use them as synonyms. You can use them the same.
Yeah. I think there's something about, but yeah, Flavia, we use them, like Kendra said, synonymously. But I think one of them, I never remember which, one of them is like, you don't feel fear. And one of them is, you do it despite being afraid. I can't remember which way around it is. Like one of them is, I'm more like, I'm fearless. I'm just going to do this challenge. And the other one is like, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyway. But when we speak, they're more or less the same. I would say in usage as well, courageous is slightly more kind of elevated, like poetic almost. Yeah. Like I'd probably describe someone in my life, if I was talking to you, I'd say, oh, she's really brave because she blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't use courageous as often because it sounds a bit literary. It's lovely.
I don't know why in my mind, I also think of courageous having a little more of an association with action.
Yeah.
Like if you
do a courageous thing.
It's courageous. But
right.
in speaking purposes, we can use them the same, Flavia, don't worry. Are there any other new words here? Let us know in the comments. I'm gonna find I thought I had a ticker for this, maybe not.
Maybe we can talk about, you guys tell us, but maybe we can talk about daunting. Yeah, great, Flavia. Daunting. A daunting task. And a task that is difficult or challenging, and it makes you feel, or it can make you feel, small and afraid and intimidated by it.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, a daunting task. It's a bit
intimidating or scary in some way. And we only really use it with a challenge or a task. Like I wouldn't describe a person as daunting. I would describe a person as intimidating, scary. Whereas a situation can be very daunting, which means you are worried, you are scared about your ability to manage it, to get through it. Okay. Yeah, and the other strange thing about daunting is that it's kind of lost its other form. So we only really use it in this way, ing as an adjective. We don't say that the situation daunts me, no, or that I was daunted, no. We just say the thing is daunting to me.
Yeah. Okay. Daunting, exactly. Let us know if there's any others. I changed my ticker so it says, let us know if there is any new vocabulary.
There we go. Smiley face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lunch, I'm hungry now.
Yep. 20 more minutes. Don't worry. But we'll look at mostly B's since this is Johnny and Flavia.
This is you guys.
You are a level-headed, logical, and rational individual. You never do things to extremes and always follow the middle path. People appreciate you for the advice you offer them and respect your balanced views. You have a high standard of social etiquette and are naturally warm-hearted and kind person. Are a naturally warm-hearted and kind person, excuse me.
Lovely.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that one's really
this is a nice
reliable.
One to be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any vocabulary here, guys, that you want to ask us about?
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing some really nice we're seeing some of those really nice compound adjectives, which we will come onto in a bit as well.
Level-headed, warm-hearted.
Exactly.
Yeah. I try to be level-headed. I don't know how level-headed I am. I try. Because I can get offended.
This is the thing. But then you said you don't always necessarily like act or voice on that, which sounds like something that a level-headed person would do, as in think before we speak. No?
Yeah, I try to just.
Hi, Ariana. Hi.
Hi, Ariana. Welcome. Oh, I tried to. There we go. What does level-headed mean?
So, Johnny, that's so funny. I can only appreciate this wonderful description. Right. Yeah. If it's true, if this is you, Johnny, then congratulations. You're clearly a great person. What does level-headed mean? We kind of talked about it, right? It's to remain balanced, to keep things even, keep them level, so your moods don't change too quickly, right? You're
rather calm.
Yeah, you're calm. Exactly. I also like this in the second sentence, the kind of phrase to do something to extremes. To do something to extremes, right? Which means to do something in excess, like more than you need to, or more than you should, maybe.
You never do things to extremes. So you're never like over the top, super, super crazy happy, and you're also not like really mean or depressed. You're just you're in the middle.
Cool and calm.
Middle path. Cool and calm. Yeah. I mean, I read these and I'm like, oh, I can identify with this, but
that's how it works.
Apparently my answers are all over the place.
Yeah, but it's like I think it reminds me of like the visual trick of how our brains like to see faces in things. So like you can show someone paintings and then you like spot faces. Like we also like to see ourselves, in like little descriptions like this. So like if someone reads you something and says, "This is you," you go like, "Oh yeah, I guess it could be." Wait, this is us, right?
This is us, mostly C's.
Okay, so we are charming, charismatic, and easygoing. People are drawn to us by our chilled out attitude to life and our laid back and happy-go-lucky. What a word. And happy-go-lucky approach to things. Although our nonchalant attitude can sometimes be misinterpreted as carelessness and laziness, people are still attracted to our calm and tranquil aura.
Yeah, I think actually I'm like between, because I had 3 B's and 4 C's.
Okay.
So I'm like the other one and this one.
Sure. Mostly this one.
Mostly this one. This time around.
Any vocabulary here? Can we please talk about happy-go-lucky, because this is so
lucky. Tell us how. Do it. Happy.
It means like kind of happy to kind of do whatever, right? Extremely relaxed, extremely open to new experiences. Doesn't plan everything carefully, but kind of does things spontaneously, I guess is the idea. To be happy-go-lucky is to live in a spontaneous, free, and happy way, like
very positive, happy person.
Laid back is more precisely just a feeling of relaxed. Yeah. If you think about it, Flavia, it's like when I relax, I don't do this because I'm standing up, but I lie back. So to be laid back, it's like you are literally lying back. You're relaxed. Yeah.
Laid back.
But we use it psychologically to mean relaxed, easygoing. Happy-go-lucky is wonderful. And then what else, guys? Maybe nonchalant.
I want to say it's similar to Italian.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
It's French.
Yeah, maybe. Nonchalant. You're very... No big deal.
Yeah. Doesn't bother me. Yeah. And aura is like the vibe that you give off. It's quite a funny word. Yeah. I wouldn't use it. Maybe I would. She has a nice aura.
I don't. The only time I've really used it is like if like there's like I'm talking to a psychic person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your aura is very very blue and pink. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, I wanted to skip this one and start with this one first.
Yes, good idea.
Okay, guys, go ahead and start matching these compound adjectives to their definitions, and then we'll read them. Match the words to their definitions.
Right. Shall I read the words?
Yeah.
Compound adjectives. Okay, we have easygoing, tight-fisted, big-headed, well-behaved, self-assured, bad-tempered.
And the definitions that we have are easily annoyed or angered, someone who behaves correctly, arrogant, relaxed, unwilling to spend money, and someone confident in their own abilities. So we'll go ahead and put this up and hide that. There we go.
Nice.
That way we can see everything.
Look at that.
So tell us in the comments, what do you think these compound adjectives mean? Are you tight-fisted?
No. No. Yeah.
Not either. I've been a little more tight-fisted living in Italy. But
yeah, I think about it more here for some reason. Probably because I don't I have to check the prices because I kind of don't know what to expect.
Yeah. And look at that. We're already getting some answers for the easygoing, relaxed. Awesome. Flavia jumped down to self-assured, someone confident in their own abilities. Yeah, actually, you're right, Flavia. Johnny, number 2. Great. Flavia, for this one, no. Bad temper is not arrogant. No.
Think about what we spoke about before about a short temper.
Yeah. Actually, Johnny got it. Big-headed is arrogant. Think of like egocentric, a big-headed person.
An egomaniac. Oh no.
Like, I'm so great. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
I've dated a very big-headed person before.
Is there anything worse?
It was terrible. Never complimented me. Always fished for compliments, but never complimented me.
Horrible. Narcissism. Go away.
Terrible.
Be gone. Be humble.
Good, Flavia. Yeah, bad-tempered would be easily annoyed or angered.
Yes, exactly, Johnny. Nice. Because I think you described your friend as well-behaved.
Yeah.
Although I have to say that I usually use well-behaved with like
children
or animals, because it implies that you are able to judge whether their behavior is correct or not. So I wouldn't usually use it to describe a friend or an adult. If I was talking about a friend or an adult and I think they behave nicely in social situations, I would say they're very polite, right? I would say, oh, she's just so polite. She always says thank you. She always asks how I am. Well behaved we use for children usually, or for dogs.
Yeah. But let's see, 5. Yeah, also Flavia said this too. Self-assured, confident in their own abilities. Very good. And so bad-tempered, the last one. Whoop, here. Easily annoyed or angered. Yeah, perfect. Bad-tempered. Good, you guys. So let's see. We have some other ones that are similar. See if you can complete the sentences with them. And then we're going to use a lot of these compound adjectives to describe some people.
Mm-hmm. Shall I read them?
Ta-da. Yeah.
So we have thick-skinned, narrow-minded, strong-willed, warm-hearted, and two-faced.
Two-faced. That's a good one. I heard that, not to me, but I heard that word in high school a lot.
Yeah, it's a very popular teenager thing, which I think is unfair, because if I remember, being a teenager is like you have lots and lots of faces. It's very confusing.
You do.
Looking back, I'm surprised that was one of the most popular accusations. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Figuring out who you are when you're like a teenager.
Right. You're allowed 4 faces. She's so four-faced. God, she's so four-faced.
Good, you guys. Yeah, number 1 is two-faced. I don't trust her. Maybe she's nice to you, but then she says mean things when you're not there. We say behind your back. Mm-hmm.
Number 2. Nice.
Number 2, I see warm-hearted. Warm-hearted. Okay. Oh, I clicked too fast. Warm-hearted. Great. 3, ooh, I see some different answers. I see strong-willed and narrow-minded. Narrow-minded is kind of like closed-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Strong-willed, think of someone who's kind of stubborn, like hard head. Oh, we have a lot of, and then I hear thick-skinned too.
He never listens to me.
He never listens to me. I would say narrow-minded.
Mm-hmm. And also look at the other ones, guys, because we'll need the others.
Yeah.
Right.
Flavia got number 3.
Closed-minded is another way, I guess.
Probably narrow-minded, closed-minded.
Narrow-minded, closed-minded, and then the opposite, open-minded. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But number 4, I see thick-skinned, thick-skinned. Good. He's not affected by negative criticism. The opposite of thick skin would thin-skinned, but sensitive.
Yeah. Well, you can say they're thin-skinned, right?
Yeah, you can. I just don't think we use it very often.
No, you're right. Sensitive, thin-skinned. Yeah.
So thick-skinned, you are not sensitive. And so the last one, easy peasy. Let's see, number 5. Is it starting to rain? There are some really dark clouds out my window. It's making my room really dark. Turn on my light. I don't like this weather.
But we're inside, so who cares?
Yeah, but it affects my mood.
Yeah, no, sure.
So I guess the last one is pretty easy. It's right there. Strong-willed. Her determination inspires me. She's strong-willed.
Strong-willed. She's so strong-willed. There we go.
Yeah, so strong-willed. Great, you guys. So for our last 6 minutes, what we're going to do is using some of our new compound adjectives. I want you to tell us what kind of personalities do you need to have for these jobs? Mm-hmm. So we have president, police officer, musician, doctor, teacher, or your own job. So what are the personalities required? Tell us in the comments.
You can choose any one, guys. Just write the name of the job and then some adjectives to describe who would be best suited, who would fit best that kind of job, I guess.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna write this.
So the president obviously should be thin-skinned, bad-tempered.
Trump. Yep. Trump is very big-headed.
Big-headed. These are all great qualities to have in a president, right, Kendra?
USA.
Exactly. There she is in a USA sweater. And so we'll just say the best qualities in a president are bad-tempered, big-headed, hopefully completely crazy, actually. That's always good.
Here, these are some good ones. Good, Flavia. To be a president, you need to be open-minded and level-headed.
Clearly not. I would say interesting. I would have to say you should be, because clearly you don't need to be, because there are some presidents who are not. Need, if only, but no, you should be open-minded and level-headed.
Yeah.
So, need is fine, but come on.
Ah, there's a thunderstorm. I heard thunder.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, did you hear it?
Wow.
I know last year there was one night, there was a really, I don't think it was even raining, but there was a thunderstorm. And there was only one flash. I saw the flash through the window and the thunder was so loud, it made me scream.
Wow.
Because it was
exciting.
Right over me how loud it was. It was incredible.
Nice.
I've never heard thunder that loud. But
police officer. My mum was a police officer.
Yeah.
Meticulous, strong-willed, well-behaved. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely strong-willed, I would say. Meticulous. Yeah. Ooh, we're getting so many. This is great. Gianni, teacher, open-minded, sharp-witted, and good-tempered. I like sharp-witted.
I like it.
That's a good adjective. Sharp-witted is they're intelligent but also sarcastic.
Right.
That's what I think of for someone who's sharp-witted.
Yeah.
Hal's pretty sharp-witted.
Thank you. So are you. Well, I feel like we are usually, but now we're 2 minutes until lunch, so I've lost all my wits have gone. And my wits have been dulled. They are no longer sharp. I have to go and eat something to sharpen them.
Yeah.
Be a musician, you should be creative, yes. Sensitive, yes. Happy-go-lucky, yes. Maybe not. Yeah. Do you know what though? Sometimes not the last one, because if I think of huge stars like Madonna, not happy-go-lucky, I would imagine she's actually incredibly focused and ruthless.
I think too some musicians are quite depressed.
Also that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Creative, sensitive, yes, but maybe not happy. Yeah.
Yeah. I would think creative and sensitive for sure. Oh, I saw a flash.
I can't
hear the thunder.
Why?
Can you hear it?
Wait.
It finished now.
Okay, guys, we have a thunderstorm here.
There's a thunderstorm in Bologna. Antonio said a president should possibly be open-minded. Yeah, not all are. That's for sure.
Yeah. You're right.
I did not vote for him, so everyone knows I didn't vote for him. So
this is now. It's on YouTube. It's on the record.
I did not. Oh. Okay. Well, guys, we have one more minute. Let's see if someone else can give us a description. But if not, don't forget, you can always ask any questions related to English on the MySOS Facebook group, and which you can find on your My Center, the Student Center page. You can find the link. And there should be, I don't know. I know we've changed the times of the webinars. There might be one in another 10 minutes, but I'm not sure.
There'll be another one today at some point, though.
Yeah, I know. Me and Jess have 3 more this evening. So back to back.
Great. Whew.
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy your afternoon. We'll try and last out this thunderstorm here as best as we can.
It hasn't started.
No, it's strange, isn't it? It's the calm before a storm, as we say.
Yeah.
Calm before a storm, but then it will all hit and explode.
What is no? Here now it's raining. Just kidding. What did we say when it like before it starts to rain? Yeah, now it's starting to rain really heavy. The clouds break.
The clouds break. No, I think clouds breaking is when the sun comes through them, though.
The storm breaks. I thought
a storm break.
That's a storm break. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, it's 1:50, so Hal and I are gonna go eat lunch, and we'll see you guys later.
Fabia, thank you. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Antonia. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
See you later.